warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat sejahtera. So today, my name is Aziz, and my matric number is 181911. Today I'm going to present on my research proposal, which entitled Antiproliferative Effect of Annona Muricata leaves towards in vitro cervix cancer cell line, HeLa. Okay, so introduction. Soursop is the fruit of Annona Muricata, and it is highlighted for its highest level of phenols, which is galic acid and quercetin, and also the alkaloids in the leaves. And also, it is believed to have a therapeutic effect, especially as the antiproliferative agents. And it is mostly found in the tropical regions in the America and widely propagated. And then for cervical cancer, this is the cervical cancer. The cervix cancer is the cancer at the lower part of the uterus, which opens up to the vagina. And when it goes out of the control, it can be either cancerous or benign. And it is due to the human papilloma virus infection. In this case, I'm going to use the HeLa cells, which is infected by the HPV-18 positive. Okay, for the problem statements, there are three things in these problem statements. The first one is the cervical cancer has the second highest prevalence in Malaysia among the female population. And also, there is the increasing cost allocated for the treatment of the cervix cancer cell in Malaysia. And also, there's a current treatment contributing to the multiple side effects. And this problem statement is based on the Medical Journal of Indonesia entitled Economic Burden of Cervical Cancer in Malaysia 2008. So the justification why we need to do the research is that we want to reduce the prevalence of the cervical cancer cases in Malaysia, and also we want to lower the cost allocated for the treatment, and the last one we want to avoid the hazardous side effect due to the current treatment, which is from the chemotherapy, radiotherapy, and also the drugs. Okay, the objective of my research is the general one is to determine the antiproliferative effect of Annona Muricata leaves extract towards the cervix cancer cells HeLa, and the specific objective is to measure the number of viable cervix cancer cells HeLa after treatment using the MTT assay. For the hypothesis, we want to prove that there is the association between the Annona Muricata leaves extract inducing the antiproliferative effect towards in vitro cervix cancer cell line HeLa. Okay. And then for the methodology, the first one we will do the blood extraction. It is taken from the Research Journal of Anti-Cancer Effect of Annona Muricata leaves fruit extract on breast cancer cell line. So the first one, we're gonna take the Annona Muricata leaves from the Hutan Simpan Puchong, Selangor, and then the leaves is put under air-dried environment and transformed into a powder by using the grinder, and then we will insert it into the Scotch bottle, which contains the distilled water, cold sterile distilled water, and incubate it for 3 hours. And then in the meantime, we will put it on the shaker for agitation, and then the samples are filtered and the filter is dried using the freeze dryer to get the crude extract of leaves Annona Muricata. Okay, the next step is the MTT assay. This is the main steps in our proposal, in our research, where it is taken from the Research Journal from Research Article of Biotechnology and Bioinformatics Edition 1. Okay, so the cells will be placed into the 96 well plate, and in the meantime, the medium is maintained for 24 hours incubation. And after the 24 hours incubation, the Annona Muricata crude extract is added into the wells and incubated for another 2 days. And after 2 days, the MTT assay will be put or inserted in the well plate and incubated for 3 hours. And later, the solution will be removed from the wells. And then the 100 molecule of DMSO is added to solubilize the formation crystal, which is formed inside the well plate, and the well plate is read for its absorbance and IC50 value using the multi-plate reader. Okay, so this is what we expected for our research. We must know that the intensity of the purple color formation is decreasing prior to the increasing concentration of the given treatment. This is due to the reduction of the tetrazoleum di-MTT by the mitochondrial reductase, which is produced by the viable cells. So when there is lesser viable cells, there is lesser reduction of the tetrazonium dientity, and then it will indicate that the Annona Muricata leaves extract induce the antiproliferative effect towards the cervix cancer cell HeLa. So this is the reference, and thank you.